finally figured out how to get the board to show up.
I don't hear you.
Let us not hesitate.
Oh, that's fine.
Let's do that. Right, I think I came from that direction. Or did I? Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's this way. Or do I need to talk to you to get out of here? Best of luck when the time comes. Left but up for those swallowed by darkness. It's time to return to Kennebrys. Alright. Well, off we go then. Trophies left in the maze. Glaive. I don't know if I can carry all this stuff. Oh wait, I can. 500 extra pounds? No. That should be good.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Kenabris are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Surface, finally. I miss the fresh air. Yeah, I imagine sewers don't smell too great. Good lord, that looks... Alright. Half orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Emode's golden sword, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you were friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anevia.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope. Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade. head of the Eagle Watch.
Cool.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canalbras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Nevia out of there.
Change the audio there a little bit.
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
Important information.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
What's the situation?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
I love what she's like, the dragon fell, along with the others in the first few hours. The first few hours? I saw that dragon die in the first few seconds.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canopus. Most people in Canabras think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
Let's go then.
That's the spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
Fergus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckle grip. A bead of sweat trickles down his temple. Oh.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canopus can be said to be safe right now.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beasts!
Sweet. Let's go. Ooh, wait, loot. Alright. Sure, now let's go.
Get another option.
With auto intern option rebuild. Yeah, it's fine. May not be the best idea, but I think it's fine for now. What are these guys? That's a buff of some kind. Where's the inspect button? There it is. What are you under the effect of? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, they're not playing around. Can definitely charge. They have an AC of 11, so it shouldn't be too hard. Let me see if I can... There we go. He has 16 HP. He should be fine. Oh! Better than fine. Alright, let's reduce attack rolls. I think these regular cultists probably aren't a huge threat. But I don't want to take too many chances. Yep. Oof. Bless. I do not like Bardishes and Glaives. They can do a lot of damage usually.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
But these guys don't seem too tanky, so they're gonna go down pretty fast. Always good to have a half orc fighting with you.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Who's left? Let's do attack rolls. There we go. These guys have very low AC from what I'm seeing.
Do not hold back. You won't survive me.
Gotta say, that... Did she just crit that guy for 25 damage? Jeez.
Into the fray. The light, take you.
I don't think I can actually in position. I think I'm getting blocked by this swordsman over here. Yeah, I think that swordsman's blocking the door. Oh. See if they had anything good. Spell scrolls. Alright. Cure light wounds. Remove sickness. Pretty good.
Godspeed.
So I upped the difficulty a little bit before I started, so I'm thinking this will be a little crunchier, but if it's still not they're still not hitting too much, I might up it some more. So you're one of these cultists. How's it going, pal? Want to join? Your lot will be all dead soon, but we'll be alive. Ah, yes, more people that think they can trust demons. I can't. Come on, leave those losers. The Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. Yeah, come on, man. Come join the edgy side. Let's go. Here goes nothing. All hail Baphomet. Cowardly traitor. I love that. Guys like, Come on, man. It's cool over here. We worship demons. They let us stay up late and eat whatever we want. Ah, screw it. All hail Baphomet. Let's go. What a change of heart. Oh, I didn't even remember those guys were over there. Oh, okay. I feel like that Erebeth being a half-orc monster that crits for like 25 damage can probably handle that along with Staunton Vane. I think they can handle that over there. I should probably defend this flank. Well, this is a fight. This one's gonna be tricky. There's a lot of enemies here. Let's just reduce AC. Okay, let's try and get this guy out. Perfect. What was my challenge again? Accepting attacks made by the target of the challenge. Okay. Deal extra damage. Okay. Yeah. Don't need to do that yet.
Strike as one.
Okay. Just turn that guy into a smoothie. Magic missile. That must have been a good roll. Just barely. So they have to roll a 17 to actually hit me. AC.
Make every strike count.
There we go. hit so hard. Oh, Ray of Frost. But it missed.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Ah, more of them. Ooh, and a dretch. They all using scythes? Oh yeah, these are Discaris. Okay. These are no longer Baphomet people, these are Discaris. Ooh. Alright. AC reduction. I'm getting a lot of lucky crits. Burning hands? No, burning hands.
Into the fray.
Down he goes.
The light take you.
Let's try and get this one knocked out.
You've crossed the road.
That works.
We shall overcome.
There we go. I think the dretches are about all that's left over here now.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
She can probably smite those dretches. Oh. No more attacks for you.
You won't survive me. Do not hold back.
Yeah, I think my main character is the only one with cold iron. Let's see. Yeah, I can only do that once right now, so I'm gonna save it.
Endure this.
Oof. 19 damage. Good lord. Base value. Oh, he crit, that's why. I was like, how did he do 3d8 damage? Jeez. I did not think that monk archer class was gonna be good, but I've been proven wrong. Nice, combat finished. Healing potions. Summon monster. Remove fear. Ray of signaling. Oh, nice. Inflict serious wounds. Keep my hands on that one. That's a good one to have. Protection from good. Snowball. There's a lot of inflict wound scrolls. Zero damage. They all ran back over here. Door is locked. Okay, I guess we're just going this way. Just make sure we save. This place is falling apart.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh,
Has no eyes.
what an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
You again, you wench!
There we go. Chad dwarf away.
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabras. She must be back to finish what she started.
Out of the way, beast.
That's not very nice. Staunton, my pet, haven't you told your new friends about me?
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason.
Why, Dresden fell.
Hmm. Oof.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
Hmm.
I'll kill you!
That is sounding like it was not a good breakup. Actually, what kind of DR does he have? DR5 except against cold iron.
Make every strike count.
Very low AC. Decent damage though. Toughness. Acid resistance, cold resistance, fire resistance. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No glory without risk!
Alright. This could be a chunkier fight. These abracadillos are... they're quite strong in terms of just damage, power, and tankiness.
Strike as one.
Unless you crit them. Then they just fall right over. Losing Sunder armor on me. That's unfortunate. Where's my AC at right now? What's my AC at? 16 still? Okay, we're good then. Man, it's a lot lower than I'd like, but 16 is still pretty good.
You won't survive me.
The light take you!
actually doing a decent amount of damage to me. That Thunder Armor was pretty good on their part, honestly. That could be dangerous. Probably need to invest in CMD. Though, to be fair, this dwarf and half-orc are kind of carrying me. Yeah, let's do it on this guy. Nice, Vayne can hit that one. There we go. Jeez, they're hitting hard.
Endure this.
Thunder Armor is on for a little bit longer, but I do need to put some more potions in my inventory. Yeah, that should be good. Do that. I move forward.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
That is like the 8th crit I've gotten in the last like the last 2 encounters. Good lord.
The monk.
As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with power coming from the stone. Suddenly, your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening. Voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink, and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it, your precious ward stone. What are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
She was a lot nicer earlier.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious ward stone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Neruxian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mobiles into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice, especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof, pledge your loyalty to Baphomet, and when the world falls, its ruin shall be yours.
Time to die. You ain't gotta look so tough with a sword in your face. Ow. Did she just use chain lightning? Did I just get chain lightning? That hurt. Okay, let's reduce her attack rolls. Because I'm assuming she has like ranged spell attacks. So I'm gonna try and reduce those as best I can. Okay. Lon. Yeah. Potion. That one's down. Can we charge? No. We can't get in range. We should still have a swift action to... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, hopefully she doesn't get hit by anything too harsh. Okay, first things first. Let's look at the potions. I know I have a haste potion. I have Shield of Faith. I have Mage Armor as well. Alright, let's use Healing Potion first. That was a really, really poor roll. Alright, we do have Mage Armor and everything we can use on the next turn. Let's go here. This is looking spicy. Let's get, yeah, there you go. Staunton goes up there. Those two start wailing on her. We just need to take out our minions first. Oh! Whoa! 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 She just cast Fireball? Excuse me? She used Chain Lightning and Fireball? She's throwing like 5th and 6th level spells? What is this? Send help. Okay. There we go. I gotta try and heal my guys as much as I possibly can. Okay, that cultist is almost dead. Okay. That's fine. Sela went down, that's rather concerning. Crap. Okay. Just chug another potion. This could be a mistake. Getting this close. Let's see. With Lion's Call and potentially Light of the Angels. Let's use Light of the Angels. That'll give everyone 10 pick HP, give them a slight buff. Alright, that should be good. A little bit of a buff will help. Then I can use Call of the Lion to buff everyone again. And then we have her surrounded, her minions are dead. We should be able to wail on her hard enough. Okay. Whoa! 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 Right. That looks bad. So that half-orc was plowing a path through like everything that has gone against us up to this point, and she just got hit by like 4 or 5 attacks. What am I fighting? 30 AC? Oh, 310 hit points. Yeah, just casually. Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to lose this fight then. There's no way I can win this fight. Level 2. I've walked into my death. Oh well. Gotta try, I guess. She's gonna bake us here. Let's see. Maybe if I'll just use challenge on her. Fight me, wench.
We shall overcome.
You frequently miss her. Yeah, she's got 30 AC. I think we're all gonna go down her next turn. Holy guacamole.
I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the ward stone? Here's a little demonstration.
The demon whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it's nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rots your skull. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army. You won't break us, we will never give up. Downright, we will never give up.
We will never give up. We will not break. We will not run.
It would be a shame if you died without ever surrendering. But honestly, I'll be satisfied no matter what way you die.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. The vision goes dark. Well, that was a good game.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long I was starting to worry we'd lost you. We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back. Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now, at least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero. The Ward Stones are a gift of Iomade, created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the Celestial armies. The Ward Stones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss. Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination.
Nice.
The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting. You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Ward Stone and blow up the whole barrier around the world wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wounds expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabris, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomede's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss. First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Holrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabris, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori. A new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back. May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabris still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Sounds good.
Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Ooh, I ranked up. Level 3. Alright, definitely mobility. Athletics. Yeah, that should be good. That should work. Let's see. Feat did I take before I took shield focus, right? Okay. Do I want to take a mounted combat feat yet? I don't think I need to take one yet. So you take no damage. That could be pretty useful. Can't take greater shield focus or shield master for quite some time. Let's see. What does it recommend? I'm not really feeling those. Set up weapon proficiencies. There's not a lot there to grab. Got a lot of other stuff to really work through before I get to any of the really good feats. Can't get greedy. Yeah, a lot of the really good feats are going to be locked off until about 8. So, should be fine. Let's see. Could go with armor focus, just keep bumping my... Yeah, I could just keep bumping my AC. Either that or get improved initiative. But I don't think I need that yet, because I don't get my mount stuff until, again, until like 7 or 8. Yeah, I could do that. Just go with medium armor focus. We already got shield focus, we got armor focus. Gives us 23 AC base. Yeah, there we go. That should work really well. Can't use charge. Can't use that yet. Alright, that should be fine. Rank up our boar. Rank up Hamlet here. Athletics, mobility. Let's see. Could just get him endurance, maybe, or can I get him bull rush? Power attack. Bull rush. Oh, you need to have at least 3 int. I think he gets 3 int once he gets to level 7. Oh well. Another one we'll wait for. Greater fortitude. Could just grab some stuff for his defensive training. Just get him better CMD. Pretty good. Same with lightning reflexes. Like anything that really gets their saves up is always really good. But we'll go for CMD right now. What is this CMD then? Nice, about 17. It's pretty good for mount, at least for now. See if we can find a merchant. Hey, wait, mind if I bend your ear about something? And if he is outside your door, leaning casually on the shelf. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that. I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action, but here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we'll weaken our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Okay, do you want me to guard the tavern? You? What? No, your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy like waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them, but if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Sounds about right. So the rift that damned beetle left with its scythe. Okay, so the rift that damned beetle left with its scythe. Yeah, well, it cut the city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in the market square. Not that any of them tried. But if you've got a mind to go across, I think you're going to have to eventually. You might want to give the square a once-over. Alright. Thanks for the warning. Hey. bartender. A strange figure towers over the bar, a huge, ungainly man with skin so milky white that his blue veins are visible even from a distance. His bald head is equal parts lumpy and pitted, and blood-filled eyes stare impassively out at you from beneath his pale brow. The glass in the albino's large, clumsy hand looks dangerously delicate, as if one touch of those callous fingers would be enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with a tankard gleams around his neck. What will it be? Show me what you have. I hope you have a lot of money. Because I got a lot of stuff to sell to you, my man. Even if he's not going to give me a great price, I just need to get most of the stuff out of my inventory. Good lord. All of the stuff in my inventory. Masterwork heavy mace. You should pay a decent price for mugs, I feel. Ooh, a ring of +1 protection. I'll have to make sure I use that. Marching Terror. What's this? Whenever this +1 glaives lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, the target receives a d6 of negative damage, and all other enemies have 15-foot radius. Must pass a will save or become frightened. That could be useful if I have someone that uses two-handed weapons. Dueling sword. I've got all this armor I should just sell. All these daggers and swords, glaives, wooden spoons. Porcelain plates. Giant spider legs. I will hold on to some of the crafting ingredients. They might come in handy later. Carved figures, sure. Don't think I'll need any of that. Incense. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. 1,500 gold. It's pretty darn good. And that lightened my load significantly. Actually, I forgot to even look at what he has. Cure light wounds. Well, I've already got a lot of those. I think I'm good. Cure moderate wounds. 300 gold. Jeez. Scroll of prayer. Scroll of bless. Inflict moderate wounds. How much is he selling those for? 50. Man, the resale value on goods is This is some pretty terrible resale value. Diamond dust. We need that for certain spells. Alright, those moderate cure wounds should be good. Definitely just gonna need a healer. Oh, Quorum family secrets. Yeah. We need to talk to Horgus about our payment. Spies amidst the ranks. Tower of Strahd. Okay, so this is just all the Sealess friend. Okay, so I just gotta kind of meet up with everybody. Okay. Alright, let's oh hey. Greetings. You don't belong to my party, oh dear. Your battle cry is re-inhibited. Your amulet is quite unusual. Ah, my little trinket. It's nice for you to notice, but I assure you this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? Fair enough. Speech tells me you are of noble birth. She laughs. Camilla laughs her practice musical laugh as she watches you from under lowered lashes. You're most insightful, a fine quality to have. Her laughter ends and an unspoken word hangs in silence. Still, I believe that being noble birth doesn't like that. Let's see. Well, I suppose we all have our good and bad qualities. I wouldn't have pegged you for a philosopher. Let's see. Tell me about yourself. Do you want to know more about me than you already do? Why? I talk to spirits of this tormented land and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons and swear that you can rely on me in this matter, and that's sufficient. Alright, fair enough. Oh. Alright, Horgus, where's my money? There it is, 1,000 gold coins for you, just as promised. You helped me back there to the surface, and I dutifully paid you for escorting me. Horgus Worm always keeps his word. Now, speaking of our future cooperation, Horgus looks at you with unvarnished disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. What does this job? What kind of reward? 1,000 gold coins. So what does the job involve? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Canterbury's. I still have. Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in the wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abdar knows what will happen there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they have no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors, that's what they are. Yeah, sure. 1,000 gold coins, I'll take it. That'll buy me 2 moderate healing potions. What is this economy? Marvelous. Most excellent. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. But do hurry unless you want me to lower your reward. Sweet. The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, one whose high crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make it clear that all inside is dead. Oh, it's you. Good work back there in the Grey Garrison, named Staunton Vane, if you've heard rumors about me. His face, which looks like it has never known anything as carefree as a smile, grimaces. Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. I need to talk to the storyteller. The storyteller, Strokes his beard in thought. A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort. He just listened. At first, I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him in the Black Wing. It's a library here. I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there day and night. Alright. Works for me. Hey, it's Lon. A young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a simple wooden symbol of Erasteel on his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripped sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm, chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talent lies off the battlefield. I'm Jernah, servant of Erasteel. Pleased to meet you. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal, but there's a reason people say, have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. I could use the help of a cleric. Jernah makes a helpless gesture. Erasteel knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted, and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe? I'm cutting up for bandages. It's the second to last one. Poor guy. It was a pleasure to meet you. It's a pity we can't stop and talk over a cup of tea, or maybe something stronger. But this isn't the time. Do you know what's funny? I was only supposed to be making a short stop to Canterbury's. I was sailing down Old Man Sullen on a boat bound for a small village by the name of Chilly Creek. Once we've held Canterbury's, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods we all survived this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village there on the banks of the river. Cool. Greetings, I sense you're playing a fighter. Cavalier, but close enough. Just playing a fighter with extra steps. A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He's pale as a ghost, his arms wrapped in blood-stained bandage. You spot other bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he manages to keep calm. Raising his eyes to meet yours, he says faintly, I am Forn Autumn Haze, at your service. His pale lips are reddened by blood, but you see no signs of pain or fear in his eyes. A hog rider? Yes, the hog riders. Yeah, I saw boar and I had to go with boar. Decided I was going for a full kind of cavalier knightly thing, and I decided to name him Hamlet as well. Also, looks like the boars are some of the more tanky ones that you can get. Let's see. Hog riders. That's good. Do you need help? After giving you a cold, intense look, he shakes his head. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. You can trust me. I might be able to help you. After a brief pause, it would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Okay. Who is your quarry? I'm hunting a fugitive, a Deskerite by the name of Kylesa. It pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her amongst my noble kind. I managed to catch up with her in Kennebrese and wounded her. Then demons appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark master. He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassionate sorrow. I'm sorry for your misfortune. He purses his lips. There's no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than other races, and we learned our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when next we meet. Yeah, I mean, he's fighting followers of the same demon that basically laid out that dragon, so this, Foreign covers his eyes wearily. I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manner of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kylesa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her red eyes, and the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point. Ah. Oh well. Her skin is dark, her hair is preternaturally white. Her red eyes see perfectly in the dark, which to my dismay I've come to know from experience. But bright light causes her pain. I used an alchemical powder that explodes in a dazzling flash, and she cried out as if I had stabbed her. Alright. I guess we'll keep an eye out for that as well. Don't mind me, just gonna take stuff out of this crate. Anything good in the basement? I guess I can always take this stuff and sell it. Though I don't feel like the armor is ever really... What? Sunder thy soul, Delvin. Emodine, protect us. I got you again. How many times is that today? Take your jokes and shove them, tiefling. Uh-oh. Whoa, easy there, Chief. Don't hit me. Alright then. Ooh, a light hammer. And chainmail. That could be useful.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Ah, yes, you don't shout trickster at all.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Who are you?
Woljif Jeffdo. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem. I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. You go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Man's got a point.
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras. Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
Oh boy. You're talking to lawful neutral there, but I don't know if this is gonna work out. Ah, yes, a thief.
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
Alright.
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
He could be useful. I feel like if we just took him under our service, we could keep an eye on him too. So, sure.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Though I feel I'm going to quickly come to regret that, but... what's the fun in making no mistakes? Wait, what's this lever do? Ah, that goes outside. I see. What the? Okay, so if I pull all of these levers... Alright, I'll come back and check on that. Didn't know this was a guild. Let me out.
Our path leads on.
A guild, you know, collective bargaining association. So these all go outside. Alright, let's go check this out.
I will guide us.
Ooh, see this over here. Let's see. Hey there. During that march through the dungeon, we never got the chance to exchange proper greetings. It's high time I shake your hand. All I'm saying, we both worship the same god. Let's see. Said your friend is missing. Do you know where we should look for her? Rebeth is worried about her fighters. I understand that. I wanted to look for John and myself so I didn't distract you. But since you're in this too, I could use some help. Perfect. John and I met in Kennebrese a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together, we went to that unforgettable celebration together, but we got separated in the crowd. So we started to look for the main square. That's where I last saw her. John is a good fighter, even if she's green. She couldn't have become an Aldori otherwise. I hope that means she's alright. Alright. Got a lot of quests to track down here. Who is this guy? A tall, athletic man greets you. His hair is prematurely gray and shorn close to his head in military style. He is lean and well-groomed, and a monocle twinkles coldly in his eye. The bold set of his jaw and his large but agile frame attest that here is a man who is always ready to be on the move. Greetings. I'm Halor, venture captain of the Pathfinder Society. I'm the superior officer among Pathfinders in this region of Mendev. However, the Society is running almost no operations here right now. Besides me, there's almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshipper known as the Spinner of Nightmares. I've had to work alone without the support of the Society, but I've made a lot of acquaintances among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need any good fighters for an honest cause, talk to me. Awesome. Man, I need good training. I'll get a great mentor from Absalom for the first few times. He'll train fighters for free. But can I just select myself? What? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that did, actually. So I'm not going to do that again. I think that might have been creating another character. I'm going to leave that be for now. What can you tell me about the tiefling in the dungeon? Earbeth shrugs scornfully. Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating in Kennebrese. That's what we call them in these parts. Oh, thieflings, not tieflings. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the Defender's Heart, but there's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free, or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? She squints. If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let soldiers spend their days watching over a middling thief, and I hope the tiefling proves useful, should you decide to take him along. Alright, cool. That works for me. That was really easy. I was expecting to have to actually convince her to let me take him, but easy breezy. Let's go get that tiefling out of jail. Could use a rogue, which I'm assuming he's either... Well, no, he's got magic. I think it could still be some kind of a rogue, like a soul blade or something.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I also really like the voice actor. We'll see how this goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
Well, luckily for me, I've got nothing. Viking, hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the guild hall, my man.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long.
This guy's gold.
And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Caresme wanted to see me. Bet she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow.
Oh boy.
I'll show you the way.
Oh boy. There's no concept of justice. Oh no. No one in your party's me. To learn the proper smell, yeah, you have to identify it. Once it's added to your inventory, character the highest Arcana will make a knowledge roll. Okay. Okay, sure. Seems easy enough. Alright. Actually, were we able to identify most of these items? Right, there's this ring of protection. Now I have 24 armor class. Here we go. And this is natural armor, which is different.
I have no need for
Oops,
this.
wrong slot. Okay, 25. Just picked this game up a few days ago and been hooked since. Got to chapter 3 and realized how much I hated my choices and restarted last night. Enjoy. Thanks. I have heard that a lot of the choices that you make in this actually end up mattering and coming back and being brought back up later on. I am going to try to play this as lawfully neutral as I possibly can. I feel like I'm straight from the borderline here by letting this thief go, but I'm also playing it out that, you know, give him a second chance, hopefully keep my eye on him. 25, okay, so 25, that would be 24 with potion. There we go. What class did you play when you played through it the first time? Is there anyone else I can talk to? Vasily Rathmus. Let's see if this guy has a quest for us. A stout old man with a fuzzy gray beard mumbles a prayer. He looks as tired as everyone else in the tavern, but determination is stamped upon his haggard face. What can I do for you? Did a sorcerer, monk, dragon disciple. That is an interesting build. I do like the dragon disciple. That's a neat idea. I say that I probably wouldn't play it myself. I almost never play spellcasters. It's just something I almost never do. I probably will make another playthrough on this and I will do a spellcaster. But I'm more of a martial class kind of guy. But I actually like the sorcerer, monk, dragon disciple. It's pretty neat. What kind of help can I expect from you? First, I sell scrolls. I have lots of them. Something for every emergency. Second, while you're in the tavern, I can read one for you. Guaranteed, no surprises, but you'd better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going there myself. I'm too old and my powers are needed here. Who's the boy with you? This one? Gallardo, the shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy and his faith is strong. He serves Erasteel, though, but there's still something he can learn from an old servant of Abadar. He'll be a great cleric when he gets a little older. Alright, what scrolls are you selling? Anything? Ooh, Scroll of Raised Dead for 6,000 gold. Metamagic Staff, okay. Obviously I'm not gonna buy these right now, but that's actually quite... Okay. These are useful. I'll have to remember to come back for these. This time I'm going just fighter melee. Casting was much like older games, so I was already used to it. I wanted an easier time this playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of why I do a lot of martial classes. Spellcasters, I mean, they can be fun, but they're a lot of work. And they're so very weak early levels. Well, unless you're like a paladin or something, and then you still have some casting, and you're still strong early. Nothing here I really am gonna buy right now. Yeah, I played a bit of Kingmaker. It was alright, but I wasn't as much of a fan of that as I have been of this. Like, Kingmaker felt a bit clunky to me. But so far I have really, really enjoyed this. I've also liked the difficulty settings, being able to kind of mess with it to get what I want. Like, I wanted more enemies with a little less damage so that the battle seemed a little more epic. But when I started out, I was like, oh, they're not hitting very hard. So I've been slowly like increasing the enemies, making them a little harder, getting to that nice like sweet spot where I feel like it's a challenge, but yet not like save scumming every 5 seconds. Whoa. Is that a giant? No, it looks like a construct. What we got here? Are you too mad? Whatever possessed you to steal the gem golem from the Tower of Strahd? Oh no. Golem, yeah. Wow. That shiny fellow belongs to the treasury. The inlay alone is worth more than a castle. Uh-oh. See to it that no one lays so much as a finger on this golem or plucks out a single gem. And the same goes for... okay. That was a very impressive looking golem. Hold on, let me inspect this golem here. Or can I? I don't think I can. Dang. I wanted to inspect him and see what his stats were. Can you do anything useful? Happy to be of service. My shining brightens and vivify your day. A prestidigitator golem. Many millennia ago, I was built by the Aslanti clerics of Shaylin and the goddess of beauty to make the world a better place in my joyful service. I have visited many lands, and for the past few centuries, I have resided at the temple of Sunrise Chrysanthemums in Tianzai. Can you do anything? My creator granted me the ability to place illusions on various items. I could change their color, texture to make them more beautiful and appealing to the eye. Would you like me to cast an illusion over your armor to make it green? Green is a very pleasant color, and it would match your eyes. How very nice of you. But I don't think I want you to do that. Can't do anything to help the war effort. I was not designed for combat. Dang. Oh well. Joran vein. Grizzled dwarf turns a blade in his calloused hand, carefully inspecting its edge. When he sees you approach, he sets the blade aside and greets you with a nod. A new face in the city. He picked a good time to come to Kennebrese. As you can see, we're in sore need of warriors. Ooh, show me your wares. What is it you have? +1. Well, I don't think I can afford that. I don't think I can afford any of these. It's draining all the heat in the house. Nothing to do with that. I assume when I leave, I'll get to grab people to go with me. Otherwise, this could be a very short crusade. Aha! So he's a... okay. Grab her. Okay. Cool. Oh, Maine Coons. I had one of those growing up. But those are very fluffy cats. They also have a lot of attitude. At least one that I had did. Alright, where can I go inside the city? Tiefling hideout. Very vocal? Yes, also that. Where was that dude's mansion? All the way over here. Question is, which one to do first? Let's go help the tiefling first. We'll go help the tiefling and then we'll go do the mansion for Mr. Gworm. Before I do too much, though, I'm going to level these guys up. Monk, Zen Archer. Alright. It's not a class skill, so we'll just keep going with athletics for now. He also, I think, has the highest perception of everyone in the party and decent lore nature. Yeah, that should work for now. Deadly aim. I think this was the one I was going to take when I saw it. Reaches +4, and every 4 thereafter. Probably increased by -1. Let's do damage. I don't... That's okay, but he already rolls with such high damage. Just dirty paws on the door. About the cat. Leaves every door open for the cat to come back in. No cat door. I always like grabbing improved initiative. Like, whether playing in Pathfinder, or DMing Pathfinder, I always found improved initiative was so strong. Just the ability to go first oftentimes can make or break a combat. Precision strike. Yeah, I think improved initiative's a good spell or a good feat to go with here. It says it's recommending deadly aim, but I'm not feeling that. Let's grab improved initiative. Point blank master. Longbow. Should be pretty good. More useful later. Yeah, I can definitely see it because it's one of those things like power attack and stuff where it scales really good. But yeah, I really do want him to go early because he has the 2-shot feat, so it's just so good. Early levels, letting him go first and get 2 attacks, especially at level 2 and 3. Paladin. This should be pretty easy. I'll put points in Arcana and Religion. Ugh, her athletics is horrible. I'm gonna come back to bite me, yeah, her athletics might come back to bite me later. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see here. of stuff. Weapon focus is always really good if you have no other feats to grab. Dexterity bonus. She doesn't really have high dex. Yeah, I'll probably just get weapon focus. Get our weapon focus on. Swords, and we'll just go from there. Individual skills are not going to impact you as long as... Oh, okay, so yeah, it's... Okay, so it just rolls whoever has the highest. Alright, that's good to know. I was concerned that I might actually end up getting a little bit screwed there. Alright, we'll definitely go weapon focus. She's gonna do sword shield, probably same as my guy. I mean, I could change it up and have her do like an axe or something, but long swords are just the best all around. If you're going with a shield, no reason to grab anything else. Alright, she gets some mercy. Sicken, yeah. To heal damage to the target. Target's no longer fatigued. Yeah. Heal one target, it's no longer exhausted. Okay, yeah, so that just gets rid of frightened, exhausted, or sickened. Can always retrain with the Pathfinder guy in the tavern. Oh, I did. Okay, so yeah, that's actually... Yeah, that's really good to know, too. So I can just go back and retrain. So I don't have to be quite as picky. Getting rid of frightened is probably going to be... Because typically you don't fight... In Pathfinder, typically, at least the tabletop anyway, you don't fight too much that has fatigue until much later on. Until like much later on. But frightened and sickened are very, very common. Even at low levels. So I'm going to go with frightened. Sickened sucks, but frightened I think sucks a lot more. Alright, back to our shaman. She's been my favorite so far. Let's see, knowledge, trickery. Just keep. Alright. Alertness, weapon focus. I'm really not going to have her do a lot of fighting. Could have her do potions, though. Could be useful. Elven Spirit. Made to overcome spell resistance. That also isn't terrible. +2 racial bonus to caster level checks. But we're not going to run into... SR is not going to be a thing again for... at least another 6 or 7 levels before it's even going to show up. Improved Elven immunity. Yeah, saves are okay. Saves are okay. Brewing potions could just be good. Coordinate defense, deceitful. Yeah, I think it's probably the best way to handle it. Yeah. We'll just give her brew potions. I'm kind of just making her less fully combat. Alright. What does she grab here? Summon Nature's Ally. Inflict moderate wounds. Good. She's actually got some spells to use now, other than just... other than just using Evil Eye and Cackling. Even though that's probably my favorite. 1 plus 23. Okay. Alright. Let's go to this hideout. You failed to sneak past enemies. Prepare for a fight. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, I completely forgot to look at what class he was, but I assumed he was a rogue. Okay. An Eldritch. Okay, he's an Eldritch scoundrel. With a word of warning. If you've ever played a Wizards of the Coast Premium Adventure, it is balanced much like those. Something to Avernus comes to mind for similar enemy scaling. Ah, okay. That is good to know. So yeah, if it's scaled kind of like Descent into Avernus, okay. Alright. Yeah, because I'm just judging kind of by my experience with Pathfinder as a system. But that's good to know. It kind of follows more of a Descent to Avernus scale. Alright. So he's an Eldritch Scoundrel. Alright. His stuff shouldn't be too bad done. Alright. What does he have exactly? Burning Hands. Grease. Ah, yes. Grease. Color Spray. Mage Armor. Play them all? Nice. What am I missing? Where are they at? Let's move forward a bit. Nope, nothing this way. Is it really only one person? It can't be, right? They can't possibly have just... I can't charge it now. There we go. Oh well.
Make every strike count.
Let's use Evil Eye. Target attack rolls. I was so happy when I found out that she actually was a shaman slash the kind of like a witch shaman caster. I absolutely love Evil Eye. Such a fun ability. Okay, I'm assuming this is the only person here. So let's flank him.
The lights take you! You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Do not hold back.
Combat finished. Also, it really was just one. Alright.
We march ahead.
Okay, cool. Oh, close. Continue. Another random encounter? Will it be more than a single mongrel this time? Oh, a couple of flies? Alright.
You won't survive me.
There you go. Let's do this. Ooh, a spider too. I think her path's gonna be blocked. Okay, attack rolls. Oh, the spider's immune to evil eye. So I'm pretty sure if I pop Tactician, because I have the shield wall, so if I pop Tactician plus the potion, I can have easily about almost 30 AC.
Into the fray!
Endure this! Strike as one.
Just surround them here.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
And sneak attack. I've always liked rogue sneak attack rules in Pathfinder over 5e. Alright, Camilla, you go in the back. Wait, okay, we need to reorganize this formation. This is good. Let's put this guy in like the middle. There we go. That's a good formation. For now. Hey, Atrocious. Thanks for the follow, friend. Welcome to the order.
I will guide us.
The basement is dark and dank. You are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you've got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well no, I was still in shackles and I was being watched. And then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up, and almost right away. Wow. She knew we'd be there. Someone betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you say? Make it quick. Yeah, being a lawful neutral cavalier and defender of justice, yeah, we're gonna Judge Dredd this up a little bit. You're going down. I'm putting an end to this. I thought Woljif only brought you so you'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Chief, we came here to talk, not to start a brawl. Things are going alright so far. Don't be hasty. Alright. Yeah, burner proof lies on the accuser. In a single fluid motion, Chrisme adjusts her grip on her knife so that she's now holding it by the blade, as if prepared to throw it. Burden of proof. Are you a city guard or something? Are you a cop? You gotta tell me if you're a cop. I don't know how it is with your lot, but in the family the highest rank is always right. And here, that's me. Uh-huh. Why are you squabbling instead of fleeing the city? I'd be glad to leave like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We do not forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the rat my superiors, let's just say, I'll wish I was burning in Kinabreeze. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take a chance until I find out who the traitor is. No one is leaving. Well, well, well. Tell us your side of the story. What happened? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Chrisme got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there. I mean, Woljif jerks his head towards the 5 thieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and she says we've got a score. A sentries and wonders. The one place nobody's ever going to be able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny. So we're in. The most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging out about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. It's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock. I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalina was on lookout. Brother Melrin had the scroll. Dofi, Tavi, and Varnir brought the sacks. We covered the window and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it, and the next thing I know, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth, and to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing. Stripped you of your loot and didn't even manage to stash anything. Where's the moon of the abyss, Brother Woljif? Uh-oh. What's the moon of the abyss? It's an amulet. It used to sit on a little cushion in the window of Ascensions and Wonders. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star, fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, a crescent, a waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Phelan was so proud of that amulet, he used to say, "I'll never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection." I used to go there to see what kinds of treasure there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Kenabreeze. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you in a second. The second you try to fence it, yeah. Alright, go on, Woljif. That's the whole sorry story. Some family this turned out to be. Just a name in the end. A real family. In a real family, people take care of each other. Or take each other at their words, sorry. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no Crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Cresme, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so as you don't end up at the bottom of the Cellin. But you know what you're going to owe me for that. An apology, right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everyone hears it. You'll say, "Sorry, Woljif, you're a good guy and I was wrong about you." Fine, you're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family has come for you. You'll have no peace, but one day, you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got it? a way with words. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to the scary gal, Irabeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. Sure, we'll find the real traitor. Yes, root out the traitor. So the plot thickens. I guess let's go talk to Irabeth and see if she's willing to tell us who the informant was.
Let me draw the first blood.
Whoa. It's a bard!
Make every strike count.
Yes, Trip.
Distract them for me.
Let's just reduce his AC. Make sure we hit him with a opportunity attack whenever he tries to get up. On.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
And down he goes. Alright, we'll just get you behind them. Ooh. Let me check my inventory real quick. This is medium armor, right? Yeah. What's my dex at? Oh, right, it's right here. I only have +2 to that anyway. But it's basically the same thing. Okay. And nothing useful. Alright. Exit area. I do kind of wish if they were gonna throw random encounters, they kind of throw like one and then just have a bunch of enemies in it rather than throwing like 2 or 3 of these like random encounters. It's just like one enemy or 2 enemies at most.
Time to share your treasures.
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk.
There we go. Your skills get better, you have the option to evade them as well. Oh, that's good. I don't even mind them. I rather like random encounters. I prefer my combats to be a little crunchier. Like, I'd rather fight like one good like ambush with like maybe 6, 7 enemies than like fight like one random encounter, move 10 feet, another random encounter. But that's a small gripe. Erebeth is over here.
Cop?
Canterbury's threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. They did not see my informant's face. He slipped out a dark alley, handed me the note, and disappeared. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the long horns didn't fit under it. Alright. There should be a guardian golem in the Ancient Trees and Wonders, the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is Hand of Iroi. Okay. The shop's owner must have escaped, but there's a chance you can get lucky with the golem. Okay. Fair enough.
Godspeed.
Let's go track this down. There it is.
You can handle them, right?
Ooh, more dretches. Always like fighting some demons.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, I should have charged. Whoops.
Endure this.
There we go. Where's attack rolls?
The light, take you.
I seem to be getting unlucky. I only get 1 or 2 per long trip. Maybe 3. Short runs, I really got 1. Yeah. I should have seen the first, yesterday when I first started. I was rolling nothing but, like, 3s, 4s. And then, when I started today, when I got the fight with, the Baphomet, cultists, I couldn't stop rolling 20s. But that's my luck. It either runs absolutely 20 or absolute 1 and 2s.
Attack.
Cover me, all right?
Make every strike count.
Enter the location. Alright. Less weapon.
I found
Free at
something.
last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is so foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will. That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting, mostly. But But this last while, I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn. What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back. Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me phantom blades. Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier. I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Hey. Fitting the talking weapon. You can access him through a special button in your inventory. Click on it to start dialogue with him or to change his form. You can take the shape of any weapon and you can then give him to one of the characters in your party. So, as his personal story progresses. Yes! I have a talking weapon! I love talking weapons. I like talking weapons a little too much. Alright. There's a special button. Finian. There he is. Start dialogue. You talk too much. Let's see. Do you realize your weapon? I mean, sure, the clerics keep going on about every crusader being a weapon. Okay, yeah, you actually just don't actually realize it. Yeah, okay, that's your stick. Okay. Okay. Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm missing something here. Cold iron. Oh, there we go. Can you turn into a longsword? Yes, you can. Awesome. This is a +1 cold iron ghost touch weapon. Awesome. Love it. That's going to be better than, because this is just cold iron. Nice. Sweet. Summon a pipe fox pet. Ooh, that could be very useful. To make sure I put that on someone. But first, keep looting. The formerly well-appointed shop now looks a sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Laying in the corner, next to the scorched walls, are the soot-covered shards of a clay golem's head. The golem's eyes glow in the gloom. Master code word. Yeah. You're there to find out who cleaned the place out, but are actually cleaning the place out. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Code word. Oh boy. Alright, hand of memory. Correct. Golem's eyes glow brighter, awaiting orders. Okay. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old. No male, old. Human, female. They'll be reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask in a different way. Were there any suspicious people? Tieflings. 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Okay. Medium height, short horns, curling back, medium length tail. No. Let's look here. I didn't come near this place. There's unremarkable. There, see, can't have been me. Above average hair, long, pale. Okay. Tail not observed. Long horns. Okay, that fits the description. Eye color blue. Special observation. Scar on nose. Baldric with gold stitching. I don't know that one. New arrival most likely. Gold stitching, eh? Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. Tiefling male, medium height, long horns. Okay, also fits the description. Medium length tail, eye color, pale blue, skin color dark, special observation, red hair. That's our trader. I'd bet your life on it. Kiris made drilled into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging about the shop. Red hair. We've got a couple of gingers and plenty more who could get out of a bottle. So much for a special observation. Golems ain't all they're cracked up to be, eh? Maybe it's old. Maybe its master knows more. Where's your master? My master is in his hiding place. Real indication of the hiding place is prohibited. Prohibited. Okay. Where's the basement? Basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Alright. Cool. Time to move him. Out the way.
Forget it. Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
You can't go down there. Don't do it. How are you gonna stop me, Golem? Actually, I haven't saved in a bit. Make sure I save. Ooh, more loot.
I am helpful, am I not?
This isn't thievery. This is procuring goods for the crusade. Yes. This is requisitioning of civilian goods. That's it. Filmin Furliatros. The elderly gnome, so portly as to be nearly spherical, is curled up in the corner of the basement shaking. Marauders, bandits, scavengers. Yeah, makes sense. We're all those things and much more. Before you report us to the authorities, mind if we have a chat? No one's gonna rob you, bud. The gnome peers at you. You look better dressed than the local thieves and ragamuffins. You came here to tell me that the nightmare is over? No, it's not. You're here to steal my riches. Get back. The gnome notices Woljif, and his rounded face turns scarlet. You, Woljif, the dirty little sneak thief. You've been sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything already, I'm sure. The gnome seems to settle slightly. My name's Philemon Furliatros. Furliatros, yeah. I was the owner of this shop, but I'm not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything now. I hope there's at least something left of it. Oh, come off it. Your shop is fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. I'm tired of you. Die. What are these insane dialogue options? Alright. Let's talk about the people that have been here. Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the City Guard or the Eagle's Watch. Start talking or else. I feel like that's probably not the best. Would you like to persuade him? Oh. Oh, he's gonna use magic on him. I ain't even gonna try. Just gonna let him have a little chat. Wolfriff erupts in blue flame, and the shadows of a winged demon with claws grow behind him. With the Devourer demon from the depths of the abyss. Uh-oh. Philemon recoils in terror, covering his head in his hands. I'll tell you everything. Yes, I really did kick that pup, but I didn't know it's going to go flying halfway across the yard. Uh-oh. Pup? What pup? Tieflings? Tell us about the tieflings. Okay. A red-haired tiefling, I suppose, yes. There was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. You could tell by his clothes. But he asked me to show him a ASMR-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak, like he was freezing, but that's all I have. Okay. Wolfriff Jeffto, right? Yes, I've known him for a long time, but I'd rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I'd chase him out, but he'd just slink back in again. If he was with the gang that robbed my shop, I'll bet anything he swiped the moon. How come I'm a prime suspect? Whoever betrayed us all. That's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it returned too, you get me? I don't like the idea of other people's grubby mitts on it. Tell me about the tiefling woman. A tiefling woman. Ah, yes. I remember now. A noble lady. Unlike the tiefling ruffians we have around here. She purchased magical equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come again. If only all tieflings were like that, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. If that isn't enough to help you catch the thieves, then I don't know what else to tell you. Now be on your way. Leave me in peace with my wrecked shop. Well. What now? Friend indeed. Is a friend indeed. The stolen moon. And all that remains is to put the pieces together and expose the culprits. Let's see. Can I talk to him?
Oh, me?
I will not falter. Let us press on.
I think that's pretty much everything that there is here. Let's put the pieces together and expose the culprit. Okay. Take a good look at the suspects. Have green cloaks. So, we know that there was a red-haired tiefling man with straight horns. We know a red-haired tiefling who wears a green cloak is the traitor. The informant was a tiefling with long horns. It's basically just someone with a green cloak, red hair, long horns, in the kitchen with a candlestick. Okay. So yeah, red-haired tiefling that wears a green cloak. Actually, hold on. I need a little more time. I need to look at these. Red hair, cloak. So these are the only ones with red hair. I wouldn't say their horns are exceptionally long. But it looks like it's Melrun. Take a good look at the suspects. Yeah, hey, this one. Yeah, it's definitely a little weird. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. I'm gonna just go on the assumption that it's supposed to be straightforward, and I'm not gonna overthink it too much. Red hair, green cloak. Sounds about right. Uh-oh. Well, that's a response. Oh, he ran. Yeah, looks like this is... Ooh. That looks like our trader. It's like if you start thinking about it too much, you're going to be like, oh, but what if someone cast, you know, prestidigitation or disguise? It's straightforwarded. I don't think they're going to try and plot twist me too much. Looks wary, but her earlier tensions have clearly lifted. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the Moon of the Abyss, and the best idea he could come up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem, he betrayed us to Irabeth so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet with his customer. That was my issue. Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Like, it's kind of a gamble, because, like, when you hear about it from Irabeth, she's like, oh yeah, our informant had like these huge horns that were, you know, sticking out from under their hood. And I was like, well, there's only one guy with long horns. Does that mean that like someone's lying to me? It's like, no, just probably Irabeth's just not having the best memory. It's got to be the straightforward choice. They wouldn't roulette you like that, hopefully. You got the Moon of the Abyss. Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamed of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to a person who ordered it. Bloody cultists. Don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. I don't want to join the family. Alright, cool. I have to go. Good decision. I don't plan to hang around long either. Sister. He nervously bites his lip. Okay, you forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well? That. So sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you this time. Don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time that it cancels out all the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time. Whatever. Don't care. Criminals gonna be criminals. Watches her go. Stay relaxing. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief. When you've got a spare minute, come see me. Something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building above is ready to crash down on our heads. Sure. That sounds fair. Anything... Ooh, of course there was stuff in here. Ooh, lockpick kit. Always loot.
Our path leads on.
Let's head back to the tavern. Am I trying to go in as blind as possible, or would I like a big helpful hint? Well, I intend to kind of... Not game-changing, just helpful. Sure. I intend to kind of try and roleplay the character as best I can, so I'm not too worried about stuff as long as it's not like a massive spoiler.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
We shall overcome.
Get the bag of holding. Minus 100 to wait. Okay, yeah, that does sound quite useful.
I will guide us.
Yeah, that sounds incredibly useful. Bags of holding are useful. Unless, of course, certain people try and put bags of holding in bags of holding. Even with it, I keep going overweight. Yeah, it seems like an easy game to do that in.
Godspeed.
Alright, shopkeeper. Show me what you have. What's up? I took out the big bad in a game by sending my familiar with two of them to stuff into each other while sitting at his feet. Nice. I always love creative solutions to boss fights. Those are always great. A friend of mine, he was playing in a campaign, and they managed to take out a boss by knocking him down, and then they basically put this magical feather on him that they had got that could only be lifted by people that have like a pure heart or whatever. And of course it was a bad guy. So what they did is they knocked him down and then they put the feather on him. And he actually couldn't get up. I thought that was a really cool way to fight a boss. I guess they just left him down there. Like, what is he gonna do? Ugh, it's gonna cost me a lot. Actually, I could probably put these on. Hold on. There's my bag of holding. I can actually put these on him, I think. Because they don't count as armor, technically. Nice. Okay, good. Don't forget to bulk sale. Ooh, that's a good point. Can hear my dog in the background. Let's see here. Bag of holding. I'm gonna go on the assumption that I don't need to do much. martinis. Nice. Okay, so just as long as it's in the inventory. Cool. Awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. It's 0 pounds. Oh yeah. Alright, that works. I'm gonna sort my inventory real quick because it's gonna bother me if I like have all these empty spaces like up at the top. I can scroll up and not look at the bottom. What was I gonna do? All right, her. Cold iron. There we go. She's got a cold iron longsword. All right, that should be pretty good. Awesome. All right. So he wanted to talk to us. Let's see, where was he? There's Lon. There he is. He's in the kitchen.
Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! Real view, isn't it?
He has the mood of the abyss. I knew it. How did you manage to hide that?
Thieves have their ways.
It originally belonged to his family. Okay. So you did betray the thief.
That cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that.
Man, the lawful neutral in my character probably is going to want to club this guy upside the head. But me, personally, I really like this character.
Of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days? Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection.
But besides that, does it do anything?
An amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come up later.
It makes my head spin.
I know why he took it. I don't need to ask this question. Okay.
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the column, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
Oh dear.
What? So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Canabras and all this. So I did it. I took the moon to the abyss. But I didn't go to Erebeth. And Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the thieflings. They never appreciated me anyway. Why, he asks? It's expensive. Pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My mom was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up. But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it. She didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders. I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Karazme had planned everything out, get a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
Atone for your crimes.
If I serve anybody, it should be you. And only because I owe you. I don't care if the whole of Canabras drops into the abyss. I don't trust all these Crusaders or Galfrey. They just take people's money to spend on crusades, but what's the point? If anyone calls me a Crusader, I'll spit in their face just so you know. Even if it's you, Chief. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief, I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family. And we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Nerosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Fair enough. I'm pretty happy with how that worked out, honestly. Alright, let's go. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, yeah, we got time. Let's go take care of the mansion quest line. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but we'll go take care of the mansion quest line and then we'll stop after that. Then we'll pick back up tomorrow after that. Square, Tower of Strahd, Worm's Mansion. Currently, there's no known way to cross it. Oh, we can't actually do that yet. Okay. I guess we'll have to pick another quest to do first. Let's see. The Divided City. Let's check our quests. Divided City. There's a convenient place to cross in the market square. Okay. Can we go to the Blackwing Library? No. Okay, so yeah, we have to go to the market square, basically. Okay, so I can get across there, but not here. Okay. Fair enough. Tower of Strahd. I could also just do that, maybe? Okay. So I can actually go scout the Tower of Strahd, too. Or I could go to the market. Let's go do the Tower of Strahd. This could be... Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. We'll do this quest.
Defeat is not an option.
Spiders. Managed to trip a spider, alright.
You won't survive me.
You know, I've really enjoyed this game so far. You failed to sneak past the enemies. I have really, really enjoyed this. I probably will, depending on how long it takes me to finish this campaign, I'll probably do another one at some point. There's a lot of good RPG releases coming out, though, soon. Let's keep Woljif back. I don't even think he needs to do anything.
Endure this.
looking for me.
Oh.
Make every strike count.
Let's just collect all. I really need to find, because I want Sela to also use shields. I kind of need to find someone, though, that uses two-handed weaponry. Let's see. Summon monster. You can learn the spell and add to the spell book. Okay, yeah. Typical rules. Need to get a two-hand fighter, probably. Because I really want to use that glaive that does, like, terror attacks. The Dead Duelists. Alright. Let's check out the Tower of Estrad. Make sure I save. Calabrese burns. The city should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul. And I see this light in you. Alright. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. More people. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My brother, we will help you. Angelic aspect. Alright. Over here, keep quiet. There's a horde of enemies just beyond this door. Come over here. Be quiet and watch. This is the best part. Get it together, idiots. No more looting. Girls, sit tight and wait for the order to attack the defender's heart. Okay. It's the last bastion of the Crusade resistance. We'll flatten them and claim our victory. Into the abyss with all Crusaders and the defender's heart. Kilas, the city is ours already. Now's the time to enjoy the spoils. Split up into groups quickly. I'll tell you where to go and what to bring back. Faxon, you idiot. Go back to Baphomet. He must be missing his lapdog. Everyone here will be following my orders. I'm in charge. Oh. Power struggle. We won't submit to you, you dirty Descarite. Keep out of this, Kilas, or I'll curse all over your extremities to wither and drop off. Everyone listen to me. What we're going to do is... ... Looking for a fight, Faxon? Well, you've got one. Oh, oh dear. Oh! Had enough worm? I'm in charge here. Kilas is the strongest. No looting, only slaughter. We're going to sit here and wait for the command to attack. The defender's heart will fall. Lots of companions in the future. Not sure if I found them all or not, but I remember you can adjust everyone at the Pathfinder if you want. If you want two-handed user, you can make one.
The tower is the main stronghold of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth and their allies. Going up against that many of them would be suicide. I have a better idea. If the demons and their mortal agents were better organized, the Crusaders would have been crushed long before now. think about trying to take them all on single-handed, you'll be mincemeat. Better to warn the Crusaders and the Defenders' heart that the demons are planning to attack. And later, once the attackers have been taken care of, it'll be much easier to sweep through this tower and eliminate the Defenders left behind.
Like when dueling with rapiers. One doesn't lunge, but waits for the opponent to strike and leave themselves open.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Or like in cards, wait for your opponent to play his hand, and then dive under the table, grab the pot, and run.
I have no desire to die today. If you choose to go in there, I'll take advantage of the opportunity, of course. I'll kill Kylus and get back here as quickly as I can. I'm not going to fight any of the others. I don't work for free.
The city is burning. People are dying. And you're thinking about how to fill your pockets?
Yes. So what? I hope you have.
We march ahead.
Okay. Realistically, how strong are these guys? Like, there is a decent number of them. Alright, I want to test this out.
Save the last one for me.
Let's go. This is probably gonna get me killed. That's why I save. Oh, explore? Whoops. The time for Explorer may have passed. Yes! Grease! Best spell in Pathfinder. Love that spell. Alright, let's set up for a charge. Okay. Alright. She should be just on the edge of that. But they're down already, so let's charge across. There we go. Ooh, it's under armor. Okay. Let's see. Let's reduce attack rolls. Nice. No clear path. Okay, that's fine.
Strike as one.
Move up. No, I think we're okay. That'll work for now. Vaughn can just take his pot shots from where he is.
You've crossed the wrong marker.
And down it goes. I love Grease. That spell. No, you can't possibly go fight that horde of demons by yourself. That's suicide, and I won't have any part of it. Throws Grease. And tripped. Let's move just a little bit. I don't want to be inside that grease. She has... Let's see here. heal her? No, we don't need to heal her yet. Spells. We have resistance. Virtue. Only got one spell slot, so I should probably be a little careful with this. Pretty sure I only have... Oh wait, no, I should have two. Yeah, I do. Okay. Got these cantrips. What's level 1s? Cure light wounds. Okay. It's not too bad. Could use days. Let's just keep debuff them. If I need to, I can always have her start throwing Evil Eye on their saving throws so they can't get out of the grease. Just everyone stuck in the grease. Go. Fireball. Ouch. Alright. What does he have again? Burning Hands. Color Spray. Yeah, it's okay, but not what I need right now. I think just some good old-fashioned sneak attack damage will do the job.
Time to share your treasures.
There we go. And he's permanent again.
Into the fray.
Let's just keep throwing that on him. Let's damage his saving throws so that he just can't get up from the grease. He just spends the rest of the game like face down in a pile of grease. Okay, decent damage. Ouch. Alright, let's... Yeah. There we go. Pretty sure he's just the most dangerous one. I don't know how many spell slots he has. He's a level 7 witch. Okay. So he's a few, but not too much.
Cover me, all right?
There we go. Oh! Well, there he goes.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Saving throws. Let's just keep these guys stuck. Just keep them stuck in the mud. This is very cheesy. Those poor, like these 3 guys over here have been stuck in the grease since turn 1.
We shall overcome.
Just no hope.
Make every strike count.
Let's just wipe out the guys that are actually on their feet. Oh, they're finally getting up. There we go. these two. Catch it on fire. I could. I do have a flame spell. Let's walk over here. What's your favorite party trick? Being...
The light, take you.
Like, grease is one of those super fun spells. It really is. It's just one of those really fun spells that, if you're creative with it, it's so good. It's so fun and rewarding. He fell over in the grease. Down he goes. Like, this fight would have been 100% harder if I didn't have grease. Like, this grease has literally just let me fight this entire battle with 60% of the enemies on the ground. And then the boar getting trip attacks is just great. Even if they get up, they get trip attack back to the ground.
Into the fray.
Having a shaman slash witch to also just evil eye people so that they can't get up either because their saving throws are getting debuffed. Oh man.
Strike as one.
Oh. This is how we defeat the demonic incursions. Big pile of grease.
Time to share your treasures.
Combat finished. Absolutely. On either side of the room, there are pillars that you could knock down on them as well. It takes about 3 or 4 of them out before the start of the fight. That's cool. Maybe if I'd actually looked around. Instead, I just charged right in. Ooh, magic mace. Nice. Heavy mace of fire. Hold up. Lots to miss. Make sure you explore. I'm getting that feeling. Let's see. Deals an additional D3 of fire damage on hit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. It's a +1 buckler. Okay, so it gives 2 +1 enchantment. Wait. Let me double check this. Oh nice, I can do this with a buckler. I know you'd be like, but why would you? The armor check penalty is lower. That'll be, well, by the time I actually get to the point where I'm gonna be mounted, I'll probably have better stuff. But still. Quite nice. Gave it to the paladin. Yeah, she seems like a good choice for that. I have a cold iron. I'm probably not gonna do much with her. She's a cold iron rapier, so I feel like keeping that on her is also fine. I'll try the mace out on Sela. That looks pretty nice. If we run into something that needs cold iron, I'll swap it out. see. Let's see. Which quest was this? Oh boy. The Outcast. Divided City. +1 overrides the need, or did they change that? I'm not sure. But this is gonna bother me. I forgot which quest this was a part of. For damage reduction? Oh. It depends. So, if they follow 1E Pathfinder, then no, it doesn't bypass damage resistances unless the damage resistance is against all but magical weapons. Like, it has to be made out of, like, cold iron or something. If I'm recalling correctly, anyway. The Burning City. Talk to Staunton. It's the Black Library. There's still a weapon. See what the weapon potentially hell is. Okay. Alright, well, let's go talk to that dwarf. Yeah, it's a little tricky because there are certain, another certain resistances that are like cold iron or magical weapons. Oh, nice. Let's save at the very least.
What's that there?
A trap. That's what that is.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Hello there. A pale and frightened half-elf looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace, like he just ate something slimy. Hey, who are you? Praise Baphomet. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of relics. Did something happen? Get your hands off those Crusader relics! Thayu's vault! The half-elf leaps back nimbly, pulling a sheaf of papers from his bag as he goes. No, I have valuable letters from Lord Xanthier here. I must destroy them. Spies amidst our ranks. Thank you. I know I was forgetting it. The cultist balls the pages up in his fist and shoves them into his mouth. He's chewing like a hamster. What the... A moment later, the half-elf's eyes bulge and he opens his mouth, which is stuffed with masticated paper. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming, his face is growing paler by the second, and he falls to his knees. A strangled wheeze emerges from behind the wad of wet paper. His expression veers from hilarious to grotesque as he signals to you for help. I'm not touching that. Now, taking a trembling breath, leaps up and takes off running. He leaves you with a wad of correspondence that is much worse for wear. Dang. I thought I was gonna get to kill him after that. I just wanted to make sure I got the papers without something getting messed up. Oh well. A lot of crumpled pieces of paper with visible bite marks. The writing is blurred and indistinct. Most of the words are completely illegible, but some fragments are still intact. Carefully pack up all relics and valuable magical items and hand them over to the same courier that brought you my potions. Later, I may carve out some time away from my scientific research to sift through the detritus you managed to steal from the Crusaders. I might as well not bother, since your finds will almost certainly be of no use to me, unless I find myself in dire need of a paperweight. Still, this mission keeps you occupied and gives me invaluable opportunity to work without you sticking your nose into my experiments. I once again remind you that it is absolutely essential to store the potions in a safe place, sealed with a corresponding protective rune. Should these safety measures not be taken, the demon will drink all of your stash dry in no time, and your master will order me to spend 3 more days at the cauldron making a new batch. Believe it or not, I have many other important matters to attend to. Should I discover that the potions have mysteriously disappeared, I will not try to look for the culprit. I will punish the person who let it happen, the person who failed to secure them properly. The punishment will be painful, brutal, and utterly inhumane. Remember this. Well. Okay, so yeah, we basically finished that quest. I think we're just looting now. Alright, let's loot everything up here, and then we'll go turn in this quest. Copper vessel inside, sanctified. Oh, cool. So this is where all the items would be if they hadn't been pilfered. Well, whoa, who are you? The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Stay back. Which are you, robber or demon? Hey, take it easy, Gramps. So that's the way it is, eh? You see horns and you think thief or demon. Quit scaring the old man, dummy. Have you seen your horns? They, how should I put this, don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun with demons. Hey, there are horns, and then there are horns. I'm not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he does not lower his wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man reels around fearfully and peers in the direction the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his side. When he turns back to you, there is no fear in his expression, only vague confusion. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? Love the dynamic response. She's never took him to this place. Who are you? It lowers his wand in confusion. I think his expression grows distraught and mournful as though he's on the verge of crying. I forgot. His gaze falls on a piece of cloth carefully stitched to his cloak, which reads, Teldon, Tower of Estrad Museum Custodian. Aha! I'm Teldon, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Battle of the Lost Chapel. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys one moment, and the next I can't remember where I put them. What are the keys for? They're for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrad with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all times and never be parted from them, not even for a second. And why is that? Because if the keys were left unattended, they would be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who'd strip the museum of all its treasures. What are you all looking at me for? Well, you know why we're looking at you. Out of the question. According to museum protocol, the custodian does not have the right to hand over the keys to another. Personally responsible. Let's try diplomacy. Success! Biting his lip, the old man holds out the keys to you. You're right. I'm just an old duffer. Take whatever will help you and go defend your city. Why did the demons spare you? Custodian looks at you with stark surprise. Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. Okay, I just need to send this guy back to... I'm afraid if I try to send him back to the estate, he's gonna just... Or the tavern, he's just gonna get lost. Oh man. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Kennebrese was under attack, but the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I've proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the... Oh no, he tricked the old man. He wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off somewhere. That half-elf was a demon worshipper. What do you mean, demon worshipper? That fine young lad, so well dressed, so polite. But he said the Crusaders... Oh my word, the relics. We must go after them. Go to the Defender's Heart. There are good people there. They'll look after you. It's safe there? How can I leave the museum? His gaze falls upon the traces of ransacking. He becomes lost in thought. You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves. They were prowling about. Wanted to rob the museum, but I stopped them. Those ne'er-do-wells came in here, and I gave them what for. A dose of battle magic. They won't come back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. Alright. I don't think this conversation is gonna go anywhere. Thieves, I tell you. They're ransacking everything. Oh yes, do tell me more. As I walk around pocketing everything. Oh, that's terrible. Who would do such a thing? Who would steal from the museum? Yoink.
A bright future awaits us. I found something.
Don't walk over the trap, please. Don't walk over the trap.
I hope you appreciate this. You can trust me.
It would be nice if they did call you out on that. But as it stands, it's kind of like a Skyrim thing. You're just kind of expected to loot everything. Whoa! Composite longbow. Magic essence. For a bad game named Pathfinder, its pathfinding sucks. Tell me about it. She just about lost a leg. Entrapping longbow. Dude. And he has a better crit threshold because of his Zen monk stuff, I believe. Or does he? Maybe I'm wrong. Still. This is good gear. This is excellent gear. What do we have here? Magic essence. Yeah. All enemies in 10 foot must pass reflex save. That's really nice, though. I like that. Like, for a low-level item, that is quite nice. I need to look and see if I can maybe get him improved critical feat. Ooh, this is a magical cookery. That might be good on Wojif. I believe these cookeries count. He can't. He can't use cookeries. All right, I may actually see if I can get him weapon proficiency for these. Good into other chapters. Still have it in chapter 3. Wow.
This is my kind of work.
Yeah, I feel like you can't go wrong with something like that. Being able to use Entangle. Just use point blank shot and ignore melee. we got enchanted armor once again. Let's see what kind of armor this is. It's a +2? Wow. This is a mithril enchantment, too. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't remember, though, if... it's adamantite that has the crit ignoring quality in Pathfinder. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I believe it was... I think I was using a chain. No, I wasn't using chain shooter. I was using breastplate. So I would have... Oh yeah, you're right. Can't check the encyclopedia. Could also probably check this, right? Very rare silvery glistening metal that is lighter than steel, but just as hard. When worked like steel, it becomes wonderful material from which to create armor and is occasionally used for other items. Most mithril armors are one category lighter than normal for the purposes of movement and other limitations. Heavy armors are treated as medium. Medium are treated as light, but lights are still treated as light. This decrease does not apply. Ah, okay. Does not apply to proficiency in wearing the armor. Spell failure chance for armors. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's considered light armor, so that would have been great, but because it's mithril, it's technically considered to be light armor, so I don't benefit from the armor mastery that I got, the armor focus for medium. So I'd go down to having to... That being said, if I had higher dex, which I will get eventually, I don't get much of an armor check penalty. You know what? I could use it for now. I will lose out on one armor class, but the armor check penalty stuff is kind of nice. Being treated as light armor. Yeah, it should be fine. Nothing really hits me right now anyway. 1 AC is not going to make a massive difference in that. Okay, I think I looted this place. I think that's pretty much everything. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here and go back and meet up with Irabeth. Let her know that we cleared this place out. Oh. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. Okay. Why did you help me? I sensed something in you, as if you were close to me somehow, like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the face of evil, and that we must do so again. I sense that light dwells within you. Very recently you were threatened by a powerful demon, and dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul, but you opposed it and held fast. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Farewell, Vision. The power that gives us the semblance of life is running out, and soon will be once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs. Well. Alright, let's go turn this in. Back to the Defender's Heart. Hey, I didn't get a single encounter on my way back. What a rarity. I can't wait to get to level 7 so I can finally use my mount.
We march ahead.
The Tower of Strahd has been cleared. That places where the demons have gathered needs to be cleared one by one. They won't be able to stab us in the back when we get to the Grey Garrison. Thank you for your service. Awesome. Let's see, real quick, how close am I to the next level? Well, not too far. Alright. That was pretty good progress, I'd say. I'm probably gonna stop it here, but I will be back tomorrow, same time, to continue doing more of this. Maybe next session we'll be able to get through the city, or at least most of it. But in the meantime, thanks everybody for showing up and hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a good evening. It's great getting to know you. We'll join more in the future. It's good seeing you, Viking. Hope to see you again.